Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Monday the 26th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly decent time frame, got up and around, got out to the hot tub, had my breakfast, got my soak on. From there, my wife got up and around, didn't have any dogs today, so it was kind of a freewheeling day, didn't really have anything too major planned. We talked about it and we decided we were going to run over to the zoo. It was between the zoo and Gatorland. So that we'll get the zoo. She looked up like if you can pre-buy tickets and whatnot, and they had a deal where if you bought the tickets online, you could buy once, go twice kind of thing. So she basically bought the tickets and you go today for 2 tickets, and I think it was, I don't know, $35 or something like that, or it was $30 each or some shit. And then sometime before the end of the calendar year, we can go back again for free. So like, cool, that works out. So yeah, we assumed we'd have to show like ID instead of proof who we were, but it did not ask for that. So I think we could probably just like forward these tickets, the thing on anybody, but it is what it is. So we kind of hung around, we figured out what time they're going. Thing opened up, I think it closed at like 4, so it was like 9 to 4, but we didn't get there that early. So like, no big deal. We'll head over. I was a little bit like this point. So like, we probably should have been there a little earlier. It's gonna be hot today, but we'll figure it out. It'll all work out just fine. So we got a couple things done. Grabbed a little cooler, threw a soda in there for it and for the ride home, and a couple of little things. Got her a soda as well, and then headed out. And I know I've been to the zoo over there, but I don't think I've ever been in it. Like, I remember driving it and looking like the zip line course and checking out the zoo when I remember driving through there. I can still picture in my head driving back that little side road with my Great Dane in my van. So this has been like 9-10 years ago. Like, this was a long time ago. And my camper van that I had, that it brought back the memories. I'm like, I know I was there, but I don't know why I never went to the zoo yet. Like, I've been down here for a long time, never went to the zoo, and got there and not that good a zoo. It really sucks because like I was more hopeful, I guess, than what it was. But we got in there, we kind of hum-hawed around. The maps are not great. They got big, like 6-foot square wood maps that show you the layout, but nothing on there tells you where you are. Like, put a little X that says you are here and like a little arrow going to it or whatever. So nope, just figured out. I'm like, that's dumb. It won't be that hard to do, but it is what it is. So they're doing a bunch of construction there. A lot of exhibits are down. A lot of boardwalks are down. A lot of things are closed. There was like a whole black bear area that there was no black bears, and strange exhibits, but we're around. We had a great time. We still did. It was just, it's not a zoo I would recommend anybody going to. Like, there's so many other better things to go see, and that's sad because like I love zoos that are done right. I really, really do. And I used to think like Blank Park Zoo in Des Moines was awful, and they had stepped up their game 20 years ago or so now, and they are top notch. Like, they're a great zoo, and I now think like every zoo, as bad as Blank Park was and how great they are now, every zoo should follow suit and be as good as they are, but they can't be, I guess. So it is what it is. The staff there was nice. Everybody we talked to was good, and they have a giant splash pad, and there was tons of families and kids there playing with the splash pad. Holy shit. Like, this almost seemed like more people came out to play in the splash pad than they did come out to be at the zoo. So who knows? Maybe that's their whole gimmick. It's hard telling. But we had a great time. We were not there that long. We saw everything. We walked around. I asked her, I said, hey, are we going to try and look at every single item until we, get bored with it and move on? Or are we going to try and make like a fast lap kind of around the zoo? Because I didn't know how big this thing really was. And kind of see everything quickly and then come back and check out the stuff they really want to check out again, kind of thing. So, but she's like, let's just spend as much time as we want per item on the first trip instead of walking around twice, which was like, okay, cool. So we went around, and by the time we saw it all, it was I don't know, way less than 2 hours. A little over an hour, but less than 2 hours. And we talked about making a lap. We felt like we should go back and look around again, because here we are, we weren't here very long, and we kind of hum-hawed around a little bit. I'm like, I don't think there's anything I really want to go see again. Like, one of the things I enjoy watching is like next, like a koi pond or fish tank or moving waterfalls, that kind of thing, and nothing. And there was one little exhibit had a nice little waterfall in it. So we kind of made our way back over that part of the park to the part of the zoo to kind of hang out by the waterfall and just kind of enjoy the nature and the sounds and look at the creatures and stuff there. And we get there, and the only waterfall that's like a really good sounding waterfall in the whole zoo, and right when we get there, the guy starts up a weed eater, big giant gas weed eater, just starts weed eating down. So I understand they have maintenance to do, I get it, but maybe not Memorial Day. Like, right, it just, I don't know, it felt weird. It was just, of all the timing of this, like, I'm like, hey, we'll come here and listen to the waterfall and kind of enjoy this. And of course, the weed eater starts up. It's just kind of how life goes down. So it was like, okay, we're good. We're gonna head out. So we head out. We can go back anytime we want. And a lot of the buildings, they're not labeled very good. Like, I don't know if that's a door like to get into the reptile area, or if that's just a door to like a closet. I don't know what it is. So on the way out, we saw another building that we went and looked at. Turned out there's like a big bug exhibit in there, and it's outside the pay wall too, which is weird. It's outside the pay gate, but they had a bunch of butterfly like carcasses like in the display cases and stuff, and beetles in display cases and all kind of. It felt really weird because I'm like, I don't know if we're supposed to be here. Like, there's no sign saying, yeah, come on in, we're open. Nothing. Like, they could do a lot better job with their signage, but it is what it is. So we went out there for a little bit. We headed home and we talked about, are we going anywhere else? It's kind of midday. Like, we're going to do something else on the way home. We're gonna just, what are we doing? She goes, let's just head home and we'll just find something else to do then. I'm like, okay. So we head out. I basically grab my soda out of the trunk, fix my drink, and then head home. Go ahead and light up a cigar to kind of mosey my way home on the long way. And we just kind of start driving a different way out of Sanford, which I never go out of. And I was like, I don't think I've ever been this part of Sanford before. I didn't realize Sanford is this big, because I see like the south side and the east side of Sanford. I never go like southwest and like that side of Sanford. I didn't realize how big the town was. So kind of chat about that. Next thing I know, we're like heading into Lake Marion. I'm like, shit, we're going the wrong way. So I head back the opposite direction and basically find my way back towards 1792, head back home, and just enjoyed our drive, just out killing time, doing nothing, and enjoyed that. Got back to the town, chilled out there, went and got my run in. It started raining real hard, so I had to deal with that whole thing, which isn't a big deal, but it is what it is. Got done there, chatted a little bit and decided what we're gonna do for dinner, and my stomach's been upset all day. It was upset last night too, but like all day it's been upset. So I told her, I'm probably gonna skip dinner again tonight. Like, not really feeling it. My belly's not doing great, and I just don't feel like eating anything. And she understood, so she figured out she ended up having leftovers, and leftover Chinese that we had left over from whatever night it was. We got Chinese, I think Saturday night, whatever it was, I don't know. Whatever night it was, we got Chinese Saturday night, something like that. But so she had that leftovers and knocked it out. And then I ended up outside having myself a cigar and watching it pour down rain. It was raining so hard for a while. But I had the iPad or the laptop cranked at full blast when I watch YouTube, and still could barely hear it. So yeah, overall, pretty good day. So that's all I got for right now. After that, she headed to bed. I headed back in, grabbed myself a little snack, and watched a little bit of Frasier, and wrapped it up and called it a day. So anyway, talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.